Today we will discuss about our topic, region and empire. So, we are today we will discuss about our new topic, like new social and political groups. Okay, yes, that's the new topic. We will also discuss about the changes, like 700 and 715. Okay, 700 and 715. Like the changes were also discussed about 700 and 750. Okay, okay. In this period, 700 and 715. Okay, the in this period there are also many changes like economical, political, social, and cultural, which means social, economical, cultural, and political. We are also discuss about our first topic, economical. Okay, economical, economical. Now, what is the new changes of economical sectors? So, the first one is the people also traveled in new sectors like job opportunities and etc. etc. So, the establishment of new jobs, like the main job is agricultural, which means the agricultural. So, the first one, the people also settled in some areas like destroys of new forests and etc. So, the first one is farmers. The new groups also settled in farmers. First one is farmers. The economical sector is also settled in farmers. So, the new group also settled in farmers, like implementation of agriculture. So the destroys of forest area and etc. So and then the next sector, like social and economical and political. So the second sector is political, which means the political sector. So the next topic is political. First one is agricultural settlements of economics for the section of farmers, which means the farmers. So the next section is political. Yes, the political sector was very high level, like Jadi. Sections also rolled in Jadi and also settled in Jadi Panchayats. So some people also settled in some villages and he has rolled in Jadi, which means Jadi Panchayat. You know is Jadi Panchayat. Some people also settle in. We are talking about some people also settle in agricultural areas. So we have sections of farmers. So he has rolled in Jadi, which means Jadi Panchayat. Like those people also rolled by Jadi Panchayat, which means some people also settle in some areas and he has rolled from Jadi. So the Jadi people were also rolled in Jadi Panchayat, which means Jadi Panchayat. We also about talking about new one topic like political and economical. The first one is economical. Like the people also traveled in new areas for searching for jobs, and we are also talking about the second topic, like political, which means the political sector is also very high level, and like the Jali Panchayat is also settled. And the next topic is cultural, which means the cultural, which means the cultural. The culture. What are the changes of the cultural sectors? So the people also settled in some areas for clearing forest and implementation of agricultural sectors. Second one is the political. The political sector. The farmers also was a very high level, and he has rolled from Jadi, which means the Jadi Panchayat. And we are talking about the other sector, which means that cultural. So our food was very tasty and very precious, and we are also using about like potato, chili, and etc. etc. So the new changes were happen, like new food items like beverages and new items were also established in our places. So the most changes is about food and technology. Food. The new sections also implemented in food items like more vegetables like capsicum and etc. We are also using about the new period, and the 700 and 715 years we are also people and using about the food and etc. Okay, the 3 point was got it. Like the first one is economical and second one is political, and third one is cultural, and fourth one is like the fourth one is social, economical, cultural, and traditional. Okay, like traditional, like tradition. What was the changes of traditional period? They also started in Bhakti, which means the Bhakti area. So people also influenced from religious groups like go to implementation of new temple and build up a new temple and new mosques and etc. So the people also settled from some areas like temples. The new temples was also emerged, and some mosques also emerged, which means the people also influenced from Bhakti Institute. Bhakti. The new technologies, Bhakti. So the new sections also in Bhakti. So the villages also ruled from Bhakti area. Also like mosques and etc. Like mosque temples and build upon new technologies. Like new technologies also influenced by Bhakti area. We are talking about buildings about established from Bhakti area like Vishnu, Shiva and etc. And some mosque also established. Like when we are talking about Quran, which means Quran. The Muslim persons also used from Quran. He was one of the Veda, which means Veda. Veda. What is Veda? Veda is very important. Like we are also using the Brahmins, like Brahmanas, the four groups: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. And which means one of the most important sections is Bhakti. We are also using about Brahmanas, and Brahmanas also using Sanskrit, which means the new points also include the Bhakti moment, Bhakti area. But which means they are using about Brahmins. We are using about Brahmins. Brahmins. First one, the first sector is Brahmins. Like we are also using about Brahmins were using is about Sanskrit, which means Sanskrit. Also, the Brahmins also using in Sanskrit, and there are three sections like Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. The top sections also in Bhakti in Brahmins, and we are also using about Veda, which means Sanskrit. And second one is using about Kshatriya, like the protect our country, which means the abolition of and protect our country. The third one is Kshatriya. Second one is Brahmana, Kshatriya. Kshatriya. We are also using about the Kshatriya, which means using about to protect our nature. And third one is Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, which means Vaishya. Vaishya. Which means Vaishya. What is the importance of Vaishya? Vaishya means including traditional and transportation, which means the traditional and industrial sector also using about the Kshatriya. Kshatriya means Kshatriya. Kshatriya we are also using about the Vaishya. Vaishya means using in industrial section and etc. And last one is Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. And which means Shudra. Shudra. The importance of the last sector. First one is Brahmana, using about Veda like Sanskrit. Okay. Second one is Kshatriya, to protect our nature and to protect our world. And the third section is Vaishya. To Vaishya is the importance of industrial sector. The fourth one is Shudra, about of last sector like Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. Here also the first sector Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya. Those are the most prominent sectors of in this world. The last one is Shudra. To the last sector, one of the last and final sector of Shudra. The importance of the no importance of the country, which means the Brahmins also in the top sector. We are also using about the temples and mosques, temples and etc. also implemented of in this sector. In this period, 700 and 750. In this period, we are also using implemented of large sectors of temples and etc. First one is Brahmins. Brahmins also implemented and established most temples. And we are and the importance of Veda. Like Veda means Sanskrit. Sanskrit. And the other sector. and other sector also in Kshatriya, which means the importance of to protect our world, to protect our country, which means the implementation of new technologies. Kshatriya also very high level, like to protect our nature, and the was also very very important. And the next sector is Vaishya, which means which means the industrial sector. The world, they were very important sector of Vaishya. Which was the cultural and most traditional sector. And the last one is Shudra, is the last and final sector, which means I will introduce. First one is Brahmana. Second one is Kshatriya. Third one is Vaishya. And last one is Shudra. Last one is Shudra. Got it? I will also include some points. The new changes also implemented in 700 and 715 years. Okay. The new changes like political, economical, social and cultural. The first section is economic. Economic. The new people also implemented new sectors like farmers and also searching for new opportunities. Like the people also settle in some areas and destroy some forests for the uses of agriculture sectors. So some people also settled in some areas, forest areas. Implementation is some agriculture section. The next point is political. What is the importance of political? The new sectors. The Jadi sector is also implemented. Like new Jadi. They are also using about Jadi Panchayat, which means the Jadi Panchayat also implemented. So they ruled from our nature, our world. And the section is that the next means the cultural, which means the cultural was very important. Like we are also using about the old traditional foods like potato and chili and etc. So the new section, the new cultural section also we are also changing about the foods were very changed like capsicum and etc. We are also using about the new technical foods and the cultural food. We are also using about the old cultural food was abolished. The new cultural food was also implemented like capsicum and chili gobis and etc. We are also using about the new period. In this period 700 and 715 years, the people also using about the new traditional the abolition of the abolition of the old traditional food and also using about the new cultural and new traditional food. Okay, and we are also sum up the new education system. We are also using about Bhakti tradition. We are also using about the Brahmanas. Brahmins were one of the most important sector of high level. So they are also in first sector. And we are also studying about they are studying about Veda, which means Veda. So we are also started implemented in many temples and mosques and etc. So they are also using the first sector, which means the first sector, Bhakti movement. And first one is Brahmanas. So Brahmanas were one of the most high level. So we are also using about temples and emergence of new temples and some Veda Padashala and etc. And second one is Kshatriya, which means the importance of Kshatriya. They also protect our country and protect our nature. And third one is Vaishya, which is the importance of Vaishya. So the importance of Vaishya is traditional and industrial sector. Also about industrial sector. And last one is Shudra. He was one of the last sector of our country. So we are discussing about the picture. First one is Brahmana. Brahmana. We are also studying about Veda for Sanskrit language. And second one is Kshatriya. And also using about to protect our nature and our country. And third one is Vaishya, which means they are also important for industrial sector. And last one is Shudra, which means the importance of Shudra. Shudra was one of the last sector of this world. Okay, so we are also discussing about in our the new topic, the new social and political groups. If any more doubts, so okay. So we will sum up and last point. So the total changes of in this period. So the 700 and 750 was very important sector. Okay. So okay, we are also sum up and any more doubts? Okay, we are also conclude our topic, new topic. Continue.